Side pony in place? Check. Shoulder pads like a linebacker?
Pretty impressive, don't you think?
Check. Neon colored everything? Check, check, and check. Rewind TV? Check. Stay in that seat, Buster, and tune in to a time where you went bold and big, or you went home.
So you with me? Yeah, then let's do it!
Rewind TV, a nostalgia-filled television network that's totally free, over the air or on cable. Righteous shows of the 80s and beyond that changed television. Now back.
Thank you!
On Rewind TV.
Yes, it is!
Check it, dog.
My father wants me to go to Columbia, where he went. My mother wants me to go to Caltech, where she went. My Aunt Lurleen wants me to go to cosmetology school. Hey, that's not a bad idea. Beauticians make a nice living. What am I talking about, Mr. Moore? I just can't make a decision.
Well, you just decided not to become a beautician. That's a start. But it's college recruiting day. Bunch of people come by, they tell you why they think you'd want to go to their school. I mean, it's nothing to get worked up about.
Oh, don't be naive, Mr. Moore. I mean, we all have good grades, but good grades aren't enough. Right. If you make a good impression, they hear about it. Right. If you don't, you're on your way to motel management.
Yeah, right. This is our futures we're talking about here.
Well, I think college is a long way off.
Mr. Moore, on Friday, we have to be poised, confident, articulate, well-groomed.
What are you looking at? Okay, so I'm not Ralph Lauren.
You're not even Ralph Cramden.
I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stand way over here and I'm gonna give you my diagnosis free of charge. Your blood pressure's too high, your cholesterol's through the roof, and your legs are killing you. But then why wouldn't they be? Look what they're trying to hold up.
Jeez, Doc, I kind of thought that...
Kind of thought what? Did I give you a pat on that continent you call a butt? Tell you everything's gonna be fine and send you home?
Whoa, whoa. Aren't doctors supposed to be nice?
Check out the Hippocratic Oath. It doesn't mention nice. Look, Mr. Capelli, I like you. More importantly, your wife and your kids probably love you, so if you care about them at all, or hell, if you just care about yourself, I want you to remember this one word. Salad. Hey, you can do this.
Morning, Doctor.
Yeah, good morning.
Linda.
Right. I knew it was something weird like that.
I know you said never to talk to you unless it was absolutely necessary,
Right.
but I just want to say thanks a lot for making me a nurse's aide. I never thought I'd be a professional anything. And this is way better than sweeping up hair at a beauty salon. Although the fumes from those hair dyes can give you a pretty good buzz. This one time, I had
If you shut your mouth, it keeps the words from just falling out like that.
I know, I talk too much, and I'm working on that, but you just don't know what it's like in here. All these thoughts keep flying around, and I'm sensing a little hostility.
Go with that.
You mean...
I mean, go.
Yeah.
So, Richard, what are you doing tonight?
Well, as long as you've asked, and I've been dying to tell someone, Dell has fixed me up. We're going out with a couple of models, see?
Dell's going out with a model?
No, you're missing the point. I'm going out with a model, too.
Charlie, whoa, Charlie, whoa! Sorry. I'm just Inertia's pawn. Here's your contracts, Caroline. Oh, and I lost my receipt book, so if you don't mind.
You want me to sign your hand again?
Yeah, but don't write it so big this time, because I've got 6 more deliveries to go. Good. Oh, you know what? Since I'm here, I could use some advice.
Wear a helmet.
Noted. Now, I'm getting carpeting for my apartment. Which one do you like?
Charlie, this one's sod.
You're thinking upkeep, aren't you?
Hey, Dell.
Hey, I'm here to pick up Richard. We've got a date.
Richard? Boy, you really have moved on after Caroline, huh?
Charlie, Dell and Richard are going out with 2 women.
Ah, smart idea. First dates are easier when you bring another couple along. Very good.
Thank you for your advice, Charlie.
That's what I'm here for.
You guys better not be late for your models. They may need a little extra time to read the menus.
Yeah, plus it would be awkward if Dell was here when that guy you picked up at Barney's arrives.
You picked up a guy at Barney's?
Yeah, unlike some people, I didn't have time to order from a magazine.
You know, Sandra, for all our fussing back and forth, I bet if we tried, we could be just like sisters.
You think so?
Oh, sure. I've always wanted an older sister.
Mary, were you fixing to tell me something or ask me something or just beg?
I was trying to be nice to you, but I can see that isn't any good. You're just out for what you can get, and anybody you can get it from.
Oh, go ahead, Mary. Talk all you want, but you better do all your talking now, because when I become the owner of this building, there are going to be a lot of changes around here. Your lease is up in November, isn't it?
If you got a point, make it.
The point is there are going to be rent raises, okay? So come November, you better get your checkbook ready for a big shock.
Is that so? You want me to tell you where you can put your rent raises?
You know your problem, Mary. You just don't have enough couth. That's why I'm thinking of maybe going condo. Get a better class of people in here.
I'm glad to hear it. When are you moving?
Mary, I've taken a lot of stuff from you, but a new day is coming, and I'm sitting in the right chair. And if you don't like it, you can move your flapping mouth somewhere else.
Let me tell you something. I was here when you came, baby, and I will be here when you're gone. Now, you can threaten me until your face turns the color of that cheap lipstick you wear. But nobody, and I do mean nobody, is forcing me out of my home. Oh, and as long as you're doing a wash, sugar, why don't you throw your wig in? It's getting kind of dusty.
Dr. Becker says take a chill pill.
Oh, this just gets better and better.
And stay here for more sneak peeks of Rewind TV's great programming.
Yes, I'm looking forward to that.
After the break.
To take it all in. To leave it all behind. To see it for ourselves. To still not believe our eyes. To scream with joy. To be left speechless. To reflect. To reconnect. To pass it on. No matter why we're here, we've come to the right place.
When I was 10, my mom got deported. We had a difficult time, and I feel that's why I didn't get to finish school. My husband is really supportive in a way that he pushed me to go back to school.
She wants to have a career so her kids can look up to her.
They both keep me motivated to go to school, and they see that if I do it, like, they can do it too, you know? I feel that everything's possible.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
I felt like nobody wanted me. I was just felt like my life was already over.
I had nightmares every single day in my birth mom's house. It was just really scary for me living there.
My biggest fear was that I was gonna age out and not know how to be sufficient on my own.
At a certain age, like, they don't want you, you're troubled and stuff. But, like, inside I knew, like, I'm not a troubled kid. I know what I'm meant for, like, why I'm here.
I was scared, I was lost, and I felt hopeless. Even if I wanted to be adopted, who would adopt a 17-year-old?
He deserves to feel happy, to feel loved, and I just wish I had gotten him sooner.
Wow, big things going on in the world lately. I mean, look around. Lots of people want to be heard. With so much confusion, it's easy to feel lost and overwhelmed.
Don't give up, don't give up, don't give up on me. Don't give up, don't give up, don't give up on me.
We all want to believe in something, and the most important cause of all is your amazing self. YourLifeYourVoice.org has answers and advice for teens who feel left out and are starting to doubt themselves. You have so much to offer. YourLifeYourVoice.org can help you find it.
Love letter to myself. You're gonna hear it right now.
Now, back to Rewind TV. Playback of the 80s and beyond. You know the 80s.
Does a Martian have 8 legs?
Big hair, the mall where you worked, guys like Manuel Noriega. It's a totally outstanding television network that's free, over the air or on cable. Rewind TV's catalog is vast and rad.
I'm excited!
Believe it or eat my shorts. Moonwalk through the 80s and 90s with these bodacious shows.
Here it is. Fudge brownies. All right.
Open the flour and I get the mixing bowl.
All right. What's the matter with this thing? Here. Man, that salty sack's so tight. Whoops.
Well, we got 2 inches of fine powder here if anyone wants to go skiing. Okay, go get the eggs.
All right. Yeah.
Whoa!
Is scrambled eggs okay?
Oh, yeah, no problem. Saves us trouble having to crack them. All right, come on over. All right, listen. Go get the mixer and I'll put some chocolate in.
All right.
Hey, Arnold, did you get that? Whoa! There you go, a little bit too much. Let me get some of that out.
Okay, here we are. There.
All right. Here goes.
Well, guys, I want your honest opinion.
Will? I agree with Mark. It's not that bad, is it? Oh, Dave! I'm so sorry. We didn't think you'd do it. What are you guys talking about? We played a joke on you. And now, you're so ugly. A joke? What kind of a joke? We put the hair in your brush and in your bed. I shaved my head for nothing? My own flesh and blood? How could you do this to me? Dave, if I thought it would help, I'd shave my head. Me too. Oh, guys, it's a little too late to be... Wait a second. There's an idea. Where's an idea? Shaving your heads. That way you can be bald right alongside me. It would be a statement about the love and respect that we share with each other as brothers. Well, I think most people already know. But this would tell the world that the brothers Hogan are one. Brothers in blood and brothers in baldness. Couldn't we just get matching jackets?
Now, I'm going to ask Murphy Brown a question to learn more about her. Do you like being a reporter?
Oh, yes. I've wanted to be a reporter ever since I was a very little girl. Especially after I saw Edward R. Murrow's legendary report accusing Joseph McCarthy of misleading the public as to the domestic threats of communism. Oh, yeah. Murrow was tough, but you didn't see anyone giving him a hard time about... excuse me, Kelbo, I believe I was talking.
You talk a lot.
Yeah, well, that's what reporters are paid to do.
Ha! Then you must make a fortune.
Actually, I became a reporter to serve the public good.
Actually, I became a reporter to say the public good.
You know, that's very cute, but it's not nice to mimic someone.
It's not nice to mimic someone.
I'm going to have to ask you to stop that.
I'm going to ask you to stop that.
Hey, this time I mean it.
Hey, this time I mean it.
Knock it off!
Knock it off!
Hey, you're hurting my friend. Whoa!
Oh, I knew we should have gotten Barbara Walters.
I'm a respected journalist. Can I do that again? I can do that better.
More sneak peeks of Rewind TV's great programming after the break.
Ready to play back the 80s and 90s? Because today's the day to give your family great TV.
What you talking about, Willis?
For free. TV like Rewind TV. Tell them they can watch totally tubular television in 3 easy steps. Hook up your digital antenna. Rescan your television. Look for Rewind TV.
Well, let's put it on.
Now, favorite sitcoms for free. On Rewind TV. Play back the 80s and 90s.
Honey, what I think you need is a socket wrench.
I played JV basketball.
I'm sorry. I don't think it looks right.
This is good, and it's all good, baby.
Is it really all good?
If you love me enough to routinely test your handyman skills, not to mention the strength of your marriage, then of course you'll visit nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat to make sure I'm in the right car seat.
I'm gonna call my dad.
The future depends on teachers. Right now, in a classroom somewhere in the United States, there's a teacher inspiring a future scientist who will make preventing pandemics their life's work.
Sharpening the mind of an aspiring environmentalist who will help combat climate change.
And generating possibilities for a student who will become the first in their family to graduate college.
Explore a career that leaves a legacy you can be proud of. Shape the future. Teach.
When I was 10, my mom got deported. We had a difficult time, and I feel that's why I didn't get to finish school.
Jessica has been through a lot in her life from early childhood.
My husband is really supportive in a way that he pushed me to go back to school.
She came in looking to complete her diploma. She had a family she had to take care of. Anytime she needed help, we provided her help. She realized that we were here for her.
She wants to have a career so her kids can look up to her.
Graduation, it was something I would never forget. I couldn't explain the emotion I was feeling because people like you and me sometimes may have doubts in ourselves, but I feel that everything's possible.
Jessica's future is brighter than ever.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
The spandex, the mixtape, the constant walking like an Egyptian. Welcome back to your 80s. It's the Rewind TV special. It was a time when bodacious teen stars emerged. Who didn't crush on Kirk Cameron or Alyssa Milano? Rewind TV's stellar programs from the 80s and 90s feature some of today's biggest stars and so many other blasts from the past. We got 'em. America's favorite kid actors before they'd hit the covers of Teen and Tiger Beat magazines.
We are talking mucho macho here.
All right, what's the deal?
What deal?
I want to know what you said to Trudy.
Just what you told me to.
And what else?
That's it.
Come on, Ben, what else did you say? I need to know.
Mike, are you asking my advice about women?
What? Oh, come on, Ben, that's stupid. So, like, what'd you say?
I thought you knew everything about girls.
Well, of course I do. Okay, all right, maybe not everything, but a lot. I know a whole lot. All right, nothing, zero, zip.
But I always thought...
Well, of course you did, Ben. I mean, you were just a starry-eyed little kid. But I guess it's time you learn the truth now that you're a guy.
I'm an actual guy?
Yeah, a small one, but yes.
Gee, I'm a guy and I know as much about girls as you do.
You know nothing.
Uh-huh.
I don't like you talking that way to Mrs. Bauer either.
I can't help it, Dash. She's starting to bug me. Walk away. Get control. Just remove yourself from the problem. I'll just snap open my little Mary Poppins umbrella and fly off to goody-goody land.
Come on, Sam. She just doesn't want to see you fighting, and neither do I.
Whose side are you on?
Hey, I'm always on your side. But she's got a point.
What do we need her for anyway? I mean, we were doing just fine back in New York.
Oh, yeah, we were doing great. Had to take you to school in a Sherman tank. Are you kidding me? That's why we moved here.
So what was I supposed to do? I got mad. Don't people get mad in Connecticut?
Yeah, they get mad in Connecticut. But they do it differently.
Like how?
I don't know. I think they kick their Cadillacs. And they smile a lot. Come on, honey. I know it's a new neighborhood and it's new rules, but you gotta try. No more fighting, okay?
Okay. But it's other stuff, too. I mean, she thinks you could watch basketball without yelling.
I know, I'm working on that one.
She just doesn't understand. I mean, you can't yell, you can't fight. What are you supposed to do for fun?
Oh, come on, Sam. You can have fun. You just gotta keep a lid on it.
I don't have to keep a lid on for her. She's not my mother. You are.
And don't you forget it.
She's still wearing flared jeans.
In a minute, you're gonna be wearing flared teeth.
Wait. Don't punch a total stranger. Introduce yourselves first.
Hi, I'm Natalie Green, and I wear flared jeans myself. In fact, all of my clothes are flared.
Blair Warner.
Charmed, Gloria Vanderbilt. Oh, hey, your hand's dirty. You better go have it steam cleaned or something.
Why, you little...
Speaking of dormitory assignments...
Huh?
Well, they're up on the bulletin board. I thought you'd like to see who you're rooming with.
Really? I can't even pronounce the one they put me with. Joanne Polniazek. I hope she brings along an interpreter to help me with that name.
It's Polnicek.
You?
And I got your interpreter right here. Nobody jokes about my name. You know, they really don't have to. There's enough laughs in the way you act.
Would you girls care for a bowl of meow mix? Natalie, show Joe a better place to park her motorcycle, huh?
Why not just park it on Blair's face?
She's a breath of fresh air, isn't she?
More sneak peeks of Rewind TV's totally cool programming after the break. I pity the fool who might miss what's next.
Mr. Rogers said, look for the helpers. You can always find people who are helping. Thank you to all the first responders who put their lives in danger to help us when my brothers and sisters need them. We look out for the helpers because they look out for us.
Be safe, look after yourself, and look after one another.
To Sophia and Gabriel. Even though these old knees can't follow on your adventure to the forest today, these flowers represent my love. These stitches and threads join us together. And wherever you see a flower, a bird, a beautiful tree, know that my love is with you.
Make the forest part of your story at a park near you. Find one at discovertheforest.org.
During high school, I hung with the wrong crowd and I never graduated.
I helped Santiago in many different ways, like all fathers do, because he always wanted to go to college.
I felt a little embarrassed to come back to school, but eventually, once I came here, I knew that it's for a bigger goal.
He was very dedicated, hardworking. He connected with his teachers. He connected with other students. That was one of the key reasons why he was able to keep forging ahead.
It was amazing to see him graduate. This was one thing that meant so much to him, and of course, it meant so much to us, too.
With the help of my father and having my son, that was all the motivation that I needed. That support is everything.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
Big sweaters.
It's not that bad.
Macintosh computers. Plutonium powering your DeLorean.
The stuff works.
It's the Rewind TV wrap-up. Play back the 1980s and 90s on a totally non-heinous, nostalgia-filled television network.
This is small place.
Watch it home for free over the air or on cable. It's so rad. You can now get the best 80s and 90s programming to ever hit the airwaves.
That's terrific.
24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
This is so great.
With a variety of classic shows from the best television decades.
Oh, be still my heart.
It's a ginormous, full crowd scene.
Hi, I'm looking for the owner of Aeromass Airlines. I've got to shake his hand.
Oh, that'd be me. Roy Biggins.
Hi.
And you are,
call me Brian.
Brian.
I just came off one of your flights, and sir, you are a genius.
I am?
Oh, you bet you are. I mean, I've heard of some creative cost-cutting measures before, but getting rid of the life jackets, it's inspired. Sure, tell them they're under the seats, but nobody ever checks, so why have them?
They are too under the seats.
Oh, sure they are. Sure they are. Oh, and getting a pilot fresh out of flight school must have saved you some serious coin, huh? Nice kid, too. Had a couple of drinks with him before the flight. It's too bad about that eye operation, though, but like he said, how often you have to look left anyway.
Folks, it's not true, folks.
I see you've managed to slip in unnoticed. Joey!
Do you know this guy?
I'm afraid so. He's my brother. Roy Biggins, Brian Hackett.
Pleasure. Hey, Sansa, belt slacks. Boy, you missed one issue of GQ and the fashion world just passes you by.
Now, if you and JD have been together all these months, and if you really love JD, and if nothing has happened yet, then I think it's time you took the top off the cookie jar. Well put. Thank you.
You know, Mary Jo, I don't know why you always go to Julia for advice. I mean, I'm the one who has the most experience with men. I remember all my first times.
Suzanne, if I were you, I wouldn't be telling that story. Sounds to me like you had some very dissatisfied customers.
Well, they married me, didn't they?
You know, Suzanne, I've always tried to picture you and each of your ex-husbands in bed.
Charlie!
I wonder about what people are like in bed. Don't you wonder about things like that?
No.
Well, I do. Like the other morning, I was wondering about Prince Philip and Queen Elizabeth. Don't you wonder if he ever just reaches over and grabs her and starts tickling her?
No. I don't think you can get past that purse.
I wonder if it's in that purse.
Charlie!
Well, I'm sorry, but I wonder about everything. You know, like what the words to Mac the Knife mean and how they make that cat dance on that commercial. But I had a cat once.
Charlie!
Oh, hi. Good evening. My name is John, and I'm in the wrong room.
Come on, John. We know it's tough, but if Frank can do it, so can you.
No, really, no, I'm in the wrong room.
No, John, I know you have a drinking problem. I can tell.
Tell? What are you talking about?
I noticed your breath before.
No, I was early, so I stopped in the bar and had a very small bite.
We've all been in that bar before, John, haven't we?
Yeah, let it out. No, really. No. Look, I came here tonight to join something called the One-to-One Club. It's for divorced people. I looked through the window and you all looked, well, divorced.
Most of us are divorced.
Well, of course. With all that, No, I'm sorry. Please.
The One-to-One Club is across the hall.
Yeah, thanks. Well, there were no signs, no arrows.
Well, what did you expect? Emotionally shattered this way? Lushes to your left?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Look, I'm very sorry. Good luck, Frank, everyone.
That's a preview of Rewind TV.
I'm sold.
The greatest retro television network for the 80s and 90s.
Exactly.
But we can't stop giving. Rewind TV always adds new gnarly shows to our 80s and 90s lineup. Check out these great shows coming soon to a TV near you. Don't be lame. Get up-to-date listings of Rewind TV programs. Don't question it. Go to rewindtv.com. Just do it. For the love of Michael J. Fox. chat with fellow classic TV lovers on your Facebook page. It will be awesome.